So it's me, Marissa from It's Marissa Wise, and today we're gonna clean a little bit because I have a lot going on, and cleaning is not something I have time for. So we're going to go live and do it. And basically that's so we have laundry here that we're gonna fold that you can't currently see, and then I have a bunch of laundry behind me that we're also going to fold. And then I have a mirror we're gonna wipe down, some glass surfaces we'll wipe down, and then depending on what time it is, how tired I am, we're gonna wipe down my walls because walls get dusty. And then the way I wipe them down, I have peppermint oil, which is supposed to keep spiders away and bugs and all that. So let's get started. All right, so today is Tuesday, and it was kind of a productive day. I don't know. Things right now just feel so busy that I'm just exhausted. I'm kind of just exhausted. I had to tell one of my friends that I can't really talk a lot right now because life is just so busy, and I felt bad. I felt really bad because like I never want to tell somebody oh, hey, I can't really talk to you right now because life is busy. But at the same time, honesty is very important in a relationship, any relationship that you have. So I did have to tell them I'm so sorry, but I cannot do this right now. And so I was very proud of myself, and it turned out they were feeling a little overwhelmed as well. So that kind of helped because we were both feeling the same thing, and I think me being honest about it helped them be honest about it. So in the end, it was good. But I hate having to be that person who's I can't do this because when I make commitments, I see through them. And having to tell somebody no is something I struggle with a little bit. No, regardless of what the no is for the most part, gotten much better about it in some areas, but in others, I'm still learning how to say no. So that was something I had to do yesterday, and we talked it through today, and we both are tired and overwhelmed and think it is best to take a step back. So that's what we did. And that's okay. Sometimes you just have to do that. So that was something that happened today, and then work has been busy, so we've just been trying to survive. Hello to everybody who just came in. I'm just gonna clean for about an hour. That's the whole goal here. But I'm also talking about life, so feel free to share something about your life if you wish in the chat. Yeah, work's just been busy. Life's been overwhelming, and I think I'm just done with it all, kind of just ready for all the things to fall into place I feel like they're supposed to. And sleep, I'm ready for sleep to feel more like a thing I get to do than a thing that's something I have to do. You know what I mean? I feel like sleep should be something that's exciting, and I just don't feel like it's exciting. I don't know why, I just don't. Welcome to everybody who just came in. We are just going to fold my laundry and do some other chores while I'm talking to you all live. And right now I'm just kind of talking about my life because it's a hot mess, because I'm doing 15,000 things and I don't really know why sometimes, but we do it anyway. So that's kind of just what we're talking about at the moment while I'm folding my jeans. Oh, it's so exciting. I do have a new book I'm reading. It's not great so far. I picked it up and I put it down and I haven't picked it back up yet. The main female character, she's kind of weird. She has a traumatic background, but yet somehow is just weird. I don't know. It's very conflicting what we got going on for the female character's personality, and I'm not about that life. It's just it's not conflicting in an actual productive way. Okay, so basically this chick, her ex fiance or whatever, tried to kill her, so she's on the run, and she ends up in this town that already has a mission happening, and it's a whole military thing. Well, she ends up in this diner by herself because when she went to go to this house to stay at, some dude was outside just casing it. And so she, as any person would do, went away from the situation because it's in the middle of the night, it's dark out, and she's a woman by herself. So, like, smart move, we leave the house and go somewhere more populated. Except, the dumb move that she makes is some dudes walk in and she, like, avoids them. And then they ask her to, like, sit with them, and she's like, oh yeah, for sure, why not? I can't. Like, don't get me wrong, human nature is always a little different than portrayed in books, but I'm just like, the female character is not the smartest, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like her instincts are not on point. So, that's unfortunate. But other than that, I haven't picked the book back up because I've just been like afraid it'll just continue to disappoint me. So there's that. And life is lifing. Got orange pants. So exciting. Putting all of my laundry away because I don't know about you, but I hate laundry. I don't like laundry. Like I'm too busy for laundry. Who genuinely has the time to put their clothes in the washer, wait for them to be done, put them in the dryer, wait for them to be done? I know this is like a first world problem, but I'm just like, I don't like laundry. If I could not do laundry, I would be okay with it. But at the same time, I don't want other people touching my stuff. So we leave ourselves in a very weird conundrum, conflict with ourselves, because we do. And it's normal to do that. It's perfectly fine. My nose hurts. I don't really know why. It just does. Although I did have a nosebleed sometime this week, which didn't feel very great. I had a lot in January. I think I had like 10 nosebleeds in January because I was dehydrated and stressed out because my body and I don't get on the same page about how we handle stress. It likes to handle stress through my eczema and nosebleeds, and I like to handle stress through either ignoring the problem or working out, and we do not always get along on that front, which can be very frustrating when I'm trying to move through life. Got some black jeans that we're putting in here. And then I'm a bell-bottom jean person. I'm 100% a bell-bottom jean person. How about you guys? I mean, skinny jeans are kind of cool. I just don't feel like I rock them very well. So anytime I try to get jeans, I try to get them with like bell-bottoms or like flares. Just because I feel like they accentuate my calves and my legs a little bit. Yeah, skinny jeans and I are not the best of friends, but they're still cool. I like them. They're just not. They don't work with me, and I don't work with them type thing. You know what I mean? All right, we did our first load of jeans though. Yay! The excitement is real. It is real because we're actually getting my laundry done, which is insane. Because I feel like I lately only get it done when I actually go live and talk. It's like somehow yapping to people online holds me like accountable in my life. Who knew that would be a thing? I didn't, but now it is, so that's exciting. Welcome in, everybody. We're just talking about life and whatever. Feel free to put whatever in the chat. Happy that you're here on this lovely, I almost said Friday night. I wish it was Friday night. It's only Tuesday. My brain is like so confused on what day it is. I honestly am like, don't know my up from my down, my left from my right. Everything just feels a little like smushed together into a blender, and then just boom. Hello, 28J Kitty. How you doing on this very fine evening? I hope you are doing well. Anything exciting happening in your life? Any turmoils? I don't even know if I said that word correctly, but there we go. You doing good? Good. Is anybody doing a garden this year? Do we have any gardeners in here? Planters, flower people, landscapers, anything of that nature? We normally do a garden. We're not sure. We want to do a garden, but that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. And we don't start ours with seeds. We start it with plants, like somewhat grown plants. I say that like you don't know what a plant is. You know what a plant is. I hope you know what a plant is. So we haven't started yet. We are late bloomers on our garden. So if anybody has started a garden, I'm very proud of you. And if any of you have not started a garden yet and you want to start a garden and haven't done it, I'm in the exact same boat because Time is non-existent. It's so much fun. I got a new shirt from Walmart over the weekend because we were gonna go do something, and then the shirt I had got like absolutely sweated out. So I got this weird one. It's like supposed to be a workout sweatshirt. No, it's supposed to be a workout shirt. It was actually just kind of cute just to wear. I'm not sure I'll ever use it as a workout shirt. It doesn't have. It's got too soft a material to be a workout shirt. Like I like my stuff a little gritty, I guess. I don't know what the right word is, but that's the word I'm using. And this shirt has no grit at all. It's just uber soft, which on one hand is like nice, but I don't like that material when I'm working out. When I'm working out, like I don't want a soft material because then it just makes me warm and all of that. Oh, thank you, 28J Kitty. I appreciate that very much. Any subscribes or likes or comments, all of that is uber appreciated throughout all of it. And I love you. Love you forever, period. Trying to figure out how to organize my shirt at the moment. I did this wrong. Go this way. Boom. Okay, then we got these we're gonna fold. And we're not even done, because I'm not even done with this first load, and we have a whole other load behind me. It's great stuff. Beautiful things that we have going on here. I gotta wash my bed sheets at some point too. I have not washed those yet in a while. And I have to change them out as well at some point, because it is summer, and I didn't realize there were winter bed sheets, but that's what I currently have on my bed, and they're hot at this point, and so I need to switch them out with my summer bed sheets, but I don't really want to because that just feels like a lot of effort, and I'm in the era of having low effort of everything, so there's that. I'm like, if I don't have to expend a lot of energy on something, I won't, because I'm a tired girl. I don't even know what the right word is. Overwhelmed, exhausted by life. The world is my oyster, except for the fact that my oyster is slippery and it doesn't like the bait I'm using, and I don't think it's actually an oyster. So there's that as well. I'm sure all of you enjoyed that. And now we're just doing all the things. I love when people are like, what do you do in your free time? I go live on the internet and fold my clothes. That's what I do in my free time. It's a pretty regular habit that I have in my week. Not even gonna lie. It's just a thing. It's just the thing that I do. Go live, fold my clothes, talk about random stuff. All of that. Now we're folding my socks. Does anybody else fold their socks? Because I didn't fold my socks, and then I kind of realized, like, if I folded my socks, I would actually have more room and be more neat. And so now I fold my socks. I fold pretty much everything, except, like, sweatshirts. I don't fold anymore. Hoodies, I don't fold anymore. Dresses, skirts, anything that's, like, not a regular shirt or pants, I don't fold. But everything that's pretty regular and basic, I do very much fold. Very much so. Things that I do. Fold random stuff. Like, this is what I mean by folding socks. This right here is a beautiful pair of socks, which you probably can't tell because it just looks like a ball of fabric, but these are actually socks. That is what I mean by folding socks. If you didn't know you could fold socks, now you do. And I bet you didn't even know that you were going to learn that tonight. But now you know that you can fold socks. I used to fold my hoodies and sweatshirts into like little pillows because I saw somebody do it once randomly, like years ago at this point. And I figured out how to do it on my own, and I did that for a very long time. And then I got my new room that has a little miniature closet, and now I can put all of my hoodies and everything in there, so I don't need to fold them anymore. But when I go places like on road trips and stuff, I do still fold my sweatshirts and hoodies like little pillows, and it's actually kind of fun and very simple to do. It's somewhat easy and nice for storage because it's just like this ball instead of this big heap of fabric. Although sometimes it does look like a big heap of fabric, but you know. The I don't even know what the right word is, but yes, it's a thing. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna watch my very first actual intentional anime later. I have never watched an anime thing before, but I keep seeing one advertised all over my feed, and I tried to find it, and it's like very difficult to find. I finally found it, purchased like 4 episodes, so we're gonna watch that, and I'm super excited because I've never really watched anime before, and I've heard so many good things about so many different ones. So I'm hoping the one I am going to watch gives me like a nice introduction to the world of anime and that I enjoy it and all of that. So I'm kind of excited. It's like my little sweet treats, if you will, for accomplishing surviving 2 days of the week because yay. How is everybody doing? I see some new people have joined in. How is life? I'm just here, like, kind of folding my clothes haphazardly and just yapping. That's what's happening. I have this entire load. I have an entire load behind me that we're also going to fold, so. Hi, girly. I do fold out my clothes like everything. What's my favorite perfume and what would I recommend? And for a good anime watch. Okay, I will keep that diary thing in mind. So I don't wear perfumes. I used to. I had a couple from Bath and Body Works, and the one I really liked was like a Good Night or something like that. It smelled really good. It like totally gave like night vibes. It had a dark cover. I don't know. My mom wears Good Chemical perfumes and something else. I would love to wear perfumes. I don't normally though, just because with my eczema and stuff like that, I'm always a little concerned about what I put on my skin. So yeah, I don't know if that answered your question or not, but that's my that is my answer to you into the Star Bath and Body Works. Yes, Bath and Body Works. They had a pumpkin one too that was okay. Yeah, those are some of the perfumes I've worn. And then there's Good Chemicals or something like that is the brand name, and they make a bunch of different things. They make perfumes, they make candles. I want to say they make makeup, but I don't remember. But I know they do make perfumes, and they're more natural. There's one that smells pretty good. It's like got roses in it. It's like rose petals and some other thing. They put a lot of stuff like supposed to be natural things in their perfumes and stuff like that. So if you're looking for a brand, Good Chemicals is a good place to start because they also sell other stuff that's kind of cool. Their candles always smell good. I will say that. I know that's not a perfume. It could be if we tried hard enough, but yeah. But I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who folds everything because I just recently started doing that in like my adult life, and it just is satisfying. I can't tell you why. It just is like fold my socks, I fold my shirts, my jeans, my PJs. Pretty much anything that isn't a sweatshirt or professional gets folded, and it just makes it easier for me to navigate my drawers. And it's like I'm swimming through easy navigation of clothes. It's fun. But yes, how is everybody today? How's our Tuesday? Was our Tuesday good? Did people have a good Tuesday? This Tuesday was weird. I'm still thinking it's Wednesday or some other day than Tuesday. Weeks lately just feel like they're going by like really fast and really slow at the same time. Like part of me can't believe that tomorrow's already going to be Wednesday. And part of me is also like, why wasn't it Wednesday today? Like, is anybody else experiencing some weird time warp with time right now? Because, like, I just feel like it's not all the same time. It just feels like some of it's going by super fast and other things are not going by as fast. I think part of it is like during the week I work for my family business, so my schedule I get to determine what that looks like. And then on the weekends I work part-time at a winery. And so I think I've worked like every weekend so far, and My brain doesn't know anything at the moment besides laundry. That's what my brain does now. My brain recognizes laundry. So much fun. I gotta sort through some of my clothes. Some of my clothes do not fit anymore. And I always know I have such a hard time letting go of clothes because there's like sentimental value, right? And then there's also like, well, what if somebody doesn't treat this piece of clothing the way I would? But then my brain is not as lightly like confused about how that works. Does anybody like donate their clothes? Are they thrift shop? I love thrift shopping. Do we have thrift shoppers in here? Thrift shopping is one of my favorite things to do when I actually have the money and the time to do so, because you can find like some of the weirdest and rarest items in a thrift shop and buy a bunch of stuff for like you can get like 10 pairs of pants, 10 shirts for like $40. Where at like Walmart or some other store it would be like 100 minimum. And that's why I love thrift shopping. You get big savings and a lot of stuff, which is very nice. But it's also one of the reasons why I try to donate like my clothes, because most of the time, I don't know, most of the time, but clothes will either end up in a recycling center or go to a thrift shop or something like that. And I have a couple churches in I have a lot of churches in my area. A couple would be light. And one of them has an actual like donation bin. So like my brain's like, oh cool, they'll go to somebody who needs them. But I have a hard time actually like donating. I do donate a lot of my clothes when they don't fit anymore. But it's just like letting go of them feels challenging. That's my mini rant for you today about how challenging it is to let go of clothes. Yep. I know that everybody was super excited to hear that today. I am tired. I'm so over my weather in my area though. So it's supposed to be spring, okay? I don't feel like I'm getting a spring. I feel like I'm getting a bipolar summer. Like, this week, it's been in the high 50s, but then at night, it's still going down to like 30 or under 30. And I'm over it. I don't like the winter. I don't like being cold. I don't like shivering. I don't really like wearing sweatshirts. I have a lot of sweatshirts, but I don't like wearing sweatshirts. I would rather wear like tank tops or t-shirts and shorts. Well, I don't really like shorts, but I would rather wear clothes for the warmer weather because I like warmer weather and I'm ready for my weather to actually be consistently warm. Like, I don't like this hot and cold and back and forth type thing. It's not my thing. I'm ready for the warmth of all things. And yeah, like I think snow is pretty. Snow is pretty, and like when the trees get frost on them, it's pretty. But like past that, I just don't like winter. Everything looks dead. It's quiet. Like I like the fact that in the summer there's always noise from the fact that there's crickets or peepers or birds chirping or something. Like I love the fact that summer has a lot of noise with it. It just makes me happy. And then come winter, like you can hear things I feel like you wouldn't normally hear in the summer, because in the summer there's more noise and like in the winter there's less noise to block out other noise. And so then I feel like I can hear things I don't want to hear. Yeah, I'm not a winter person. I live in a place that has winter. I'm not a winter person. I do not prefer winter. My family likes winter though. They like the snow and the cold and the whatever. Fall's our favorite season too. Fall's pretty good. I like fall. Fall's just like nice and nostalgic. It's got that like feeling of just memories and happiness, which is great because who doesn't want to be happy? Happiness is very important. We're getting our clothes away. This is exciting. Okay. Now we gotta put our socks away, and then we have to put some stuff in the closet, and then we move on to laundry round 2. It's so exciting. The excitement is just so real. I can't even. I also organize my sock drawer. We are very organized. I'm kind of a messy person, but I also like to be organized. So like in my sock drawer, I have rows for what I would use the sock for. Like if it's a casual sock, it has its own row. If it's a sock I would use for workouts, it has its own row. If it's a sock that I would use, but I don't really like the sock, that also has its own row. I like to keep my stuff very like, this is where this goes, this is where this goes, because it just makes everything simpler and makes me less like cranky when I go to find things, because I should already know where it is, because it's simple. Alright, we got all of our socks in, yay. Turning you this way so that we can get my stuff in the closet there. Okay, let's see, I don't really know. I don't really know what I need. I just know that I need stuff. Hello, Josh. How are you doing? We're trying to put our clothes away. We're trying to do our laundry. That's kind of what we're doing here. And just yapping to stay up and talk and all of that. So that's what we're doing over here. I hope you all are doing well and that your Tuesday, still Tuesday, is going well. Josh, I am from Hot Mess US. How about you? Are you in Hot Mess US as well or somewhere else? What is on my shirt? It's like fuzzies. I love fuzzies. Fuzzy Wuzzy had a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. It's not like an actual song. If not, then I just grew up on that because there's a lot of singing in my house. Pest 1776 no. Was that a no for not having a good Tuesday or not living in the US? Josh NYC Manhattan. Awesome sauce. Pest Midtown. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad you all are here tonight on this lovely day. We are tired, so we're just trying to like move through things. I have a lot to put away here. And then I still have another basket full of laundry, so yay. Pest, I randomly said no for no reason. Now I feel dumb. You seem awesome. Fair enough, and thank you. It's okay. I think my friends are probably sick of it, but my thing that I do when I don't know what to say to people is potatoes. Like, I'll just talk about potatoes, and it's literally nothing intelligent or intellectual. It's just like, potatoes. Do you guys want a potato? How do you like your potatoes cooked? Like, it's just my thing. Like, it's my way of trying to break whatever tension is happening, and I can deal with silences, but like comfortable silences. If it's an awkward silence, don't ever leave me in an awkward silence. I will cry and talk about potatoes, and then everybody is going to cry and wonder why this chick is talking about potatoes. Just saying. So don't feel bad about your random no. We like the random here. The random is good. It's very welcome. I mean, this is actually perfect. I can even show you a thing here that you're either going to appreciate or roll your eyes at. But either way, I think it's funny. I'm trying to fix it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It's being complicated. Alright, you ready for this? I bet you are not ready for this. What do we think this is? It's a potato. One of my friends got me this because of my obsession with saying potatoes in random social settings that potatoes don't belong in. So there you go. Your name is Joshua, really, but Josh for short. Hey, thank you for letting me know. I will call you whatever you want to be called. So if Josh works for you, then I will call you Josh. We like it. Why are my hangers being complicated? I just don't feel like hangers should have any room to be complicated. I mean, they're hangers. Like, they have one job. They don't feel like they should be complicated to use, and yet they are. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's trying. There we go. See? Potato. The potato sweatshirt in full. I look South American. Thank you. I am not. I am biracial. I do get a lot of people asking me, like, what my ethnicity is. I am a fourth black and then 3/4 white. I am pretty basic when it comes to being biracial, unfortunately. I always wish I could say that I'm, like, you know, something else because I feel like I have some of the most boring genes ever. Don't get me wrong, I love my genes, I love my appearance for the most part, but I do wish every now and then I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm actually this, or I'm actually that. But yeah, I had somebody at my part-time job. This person is a fascinating lady. Okay, and we don't really like. She's older. She's on the older side, and we don't really like. We're not. There's no actual connection there, other than the fact that I'm a human being and she wants to talk to another human being. And there was a day I was working, it got randomly busy, and she came up to me and she was like, I think you're Hawaiian. And then literally left. Like, there was that, like, that was it. Like, she just came up to me, told me what she thought I was, and then left the building very swiftly. It was one of the funniest and weirdest interactions I had ever had with somebody about ethnicity entirely. I don't even know. This goes here. Boom. So, yes. I don't even know. This is a turtleneck of some sort. This is a nice, beautiful blue turtleneck thing going on here. I didn't even know I was going to be into turtlenecks until I had some turtlenecks randomly show up in my life. And now I realize that I actually look pretty good in turtlenecks. I kind of want one that's like for the summer where it comes up but like the sleeves aren't on. Like, I feel like that'd be pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I have some muscle that'd be awesome to show off. And like, I don't know what that would be called. It's like a turtleneck tank top type situation. You know? I don't know. Does anybody like turtlenecks? Am I just talking about turtlenecks randomly? Yes, I am. But, you know, if you like turtlenecks, that's also cool, and we can bond over that experience, I guess. I'm finding all of my sleeves. I'm finding it hard to find my sleeves. They're kind of everywhere. Okay, this is the neck. Yay, we found the neck, guys. It's exciting. Sorry, well, I'm white, European American descent. Hey, fair enough, Josh. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, my original, like, ancestry is from Scotland, and the house I live in, actually, and the land I live on has been in my family for like 7 generations. And then the house I live in has been in my family for, I don't know, 3 to 5 generations. It's like 185 years old. So like, I'm pretty whatever. I'm very grandfathered in to Hot Mess US, but just other genes came in along the way, and so here we are, looking like this with curls and all of that. Get in there. Yeah, I had a coworker I was working with last Saturday, and we were talking about just like different races and ethnicities and cultures. And because I in the town I live in, it is very white, Caucasian, all the things, which, you know, is what it's small town, middle of nowhere, so it's kind of like what you get for the most part. And I was talking to a coworker about it, and I was like, look, I know I look white, but I promise I actually have some other genes in there. And so I just always think it's funny when I tell people that. I'm like, I know I don't look biracial, but I am. Okay, I know where my stuff is going, I promise. Here we go. I like color coding my clothes a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Your ancestry goes to England and Ireland. That's pretty cool. I always thought Irish descent was like pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Just because, I don't know why, it just always feels cool. So, that's pretty cool, man. I love that for you. I was about to ask you a dumb question. I don't even remember what the question was, but I know it was not smart. So, you know, there's that. Random black top. Yay. It's a long sleeve. I am ready for summer. Do we like summer or winter or fall? What's our favorite season, y'all? Do we have a favorite season? Does anybody like the season? Does anybody like weather? Do we like weather? Are we rainy weather people? Now I gotta know. Do we like... I like thunder... I did not used to like thunderstorms. I'm not gonna lie. Thunderstorms used to freak me out. And then I realized that they're kind of cool. So, there's that. But I like warmer weather. That's also random, but there you go. Boom. I look suffocated when I wear turtleneck tops. I mean, fair enough. I like turtlenecks. I feel like either work with you or work against you. And there's one in here. Okay, this purple one is actually horrid on me. Like, the neck is too wide or long or something, but like when I put it on, it all just like goes, and then I look like, and it doesn't fit it right, but this is the only one I've had so far out of the ones I have that are like just weird. But I do think turtlenecks are something that like they either they compliment you, or they're like, nah bro, you you don't need to have a turtleneck. It's like one way or the other, I swear. Then I have this one that's like a weird... I have another one I really like, and it's a shirt turtleneck one, and it's white. It's like a beige cream white, and it's pretty. You're a January 8th baby, Josh, so you love the snow and winter and Christmas. That's pretty fair. I'm a spring baby. My birthday was back in April. So I'm very partial to spring and summer and warmer weather, and I love the greenery. Like, what now? I love the greenery. Yeah, there we go. When it comes back, and when the birds are chirping, and when nothing looks dead. I hate it when things look dead. It just like makes me very depressed. I definitely get seasonal depression in the winter. I just am like Christmas is cool. Like, I like the actual holidays in winter, I think are pretty nice. Like, Thanksgiving is interesting, but Christmas is pretty nice. Is there any other holidays in the winter? Oh, I mean, there's Valentine's Day. Not my favorite. I just feel like it's an excuse to like, I don't know. But like, there's more breakups on Valentine's Day than there are actually like get-togethers, statistically speaking. And that just always makes me go like, what's the point of Valentine's Day? I always think of Valentine's Day as more of like a day to appreciate your friends and family than like a romantic person. I don't know. But yeah, Christmas is dope. I do think Christmas is cool. What other... Here's another day. Here's another holiday that I'm missing. And there's a couple holidays. You have a lot. I don't remember all of them. I know they exist, but my brain is not coming up with them. I'm also missing hangers, so that's super fun. Why? What are you? You're something else. Okay, whatever. There we go. It's a night, people. We're just trying to survive at the moment. There we go. Another turtleneck. This one's green. Oh. I actually have a green one in here, which is kind of funny. I have a green one. I have two green ones, two blue ones, a purple one, and a random, like... It's like a pink beige situation. It's actually kind of pretty, but it shows up weird on my skin color, skin tone, whatever that's called. And then we have this cute thing that's like a tank top, but with winter fabric. I don't know. It's kind of nice, though. I like it. Just weird, but I like it. And that's all that matters. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with this first thing of laundry, and that is exciting because it took me forever to get my laundry in the laundry today. You love spring and summer too? Yes, thank God, because I live with people who only like winter, and that's very sad. Like, they enjoy the cold, they enjoy that kind of like, I don't know, but they really like winter, and I just can never get down with it unless it's snowing. Like, if we have a blizzard, I am all for it. I love the snow. But winter, where things just look dead and I'm shivering, my butt off trying to like do anything outside. Not my jam. So I'm glad that there's somebody else here who actually enjoys the same seasons that I do. Makes me feel very seen and heard. So yay. We like it. We like it a lot. Okay, and then we have this thingy. It's also like a turtleneck, but not exactly. I'm not really sure what it is. It's like a pullover thing that isn't really. It's magical, and at the moment it's not untying very friendly. So that part isn't magical. That part's just annoying. There we go. And then if we just there we go. Boom. Josh, Manhattan is a bit scary at night and heavy snow. Is it? Okay. Why is it scary at night and heavy snow? Is it just like why is it scary? I've never been to Manhattan, so I legit don't know. I can't even make an educated guess. I love making those, and I don't feel like I have enough information to actually make one, which is the thing. Then there's this thing. This is actually kind of cute. I kind of like this one on. I'm not gonna lie. This one is one of my favorites. Boom. I love when the snow reflects like the moonlight though, because that kind of makes it feel like magical or something. I mean, I think snow in general is kind of magical, but like when the moonlight is reflecting on it, it just makes it go like, ooh, pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's very nice. We just have my dress left, and then we have accomplished something, guys. This is exciting. And then we have another load of laundry, and then we're going to be done with laundry, and that is going to be exciting because I don't really like laundry. It's just something that has to happen. It's one of those. Dun dun dun. And stop it. Get up here. Boom. And then we have this weird looking, very multicolored dress. It actually doesn't look horrid on, which is kind of shocking. Yeah, the only dress I don't really like that I have is this one. And it kind of like, it used to have a weird curve pattern. I feel like it got flattened out or something. And doesn't fit my curves correctly. So it always feels a little weird. Can't even lie about it. Okay, we finished laundry 1. Now we have laundry 2. So I'm going to scoot us back over this way. Going on a field trip on our favorite rocket ship. Yay. Okay, somebody wrote something. You're originally from a tropical country, so you genuinely love the sun, but here in UK it's very little light. That is an interesting move there. Was it a choice for you to move from a tropical country to the UK? Because, like, that is 2 very different environments. And, yeah, because you go from a lot of sun to, like, clouds and rain and all of that. Like, I thought about moving to Scotland, like, later in my life. And then I realized how much rain and cloud cover they have, and I'm like, no. Josh, well, not scary, but just has a kind of a vibe to it. Fair. Hunter River looks different than in heavy snow. I can imagine that. Yeah, probably does look a little weird and a whole vibe. I do get that 100%. Yeah. I think cities are kind of cool when they have snow in them. I've never been in a city when it has snow, but I think it is kind of cool. Just like all of that in general, how different places look. Got a lot of things happening in this pile. I don't even know why. Go that way. Just throwing my clothes. It's fine. That's something. This is a shirt. Shirt. PJs. What is this? This is a sweatshirt. Boom. Tank top. Yay. Don't even. Another sweatshirt. This is actually my favorite sweatshirt ever. I love it. It's like soft material and it has that professional like polo look, which is very nice. Can't even lie about it. And here's this beautiful shirt. It's got like ridges on it. It's kind of a weird texture, but I kind of like it. Weird Santa PJs. That was the thing I don't think I said, but like Christmas. So we have a whole thing for Christmas where we get PJs like Christmas Eve and all this cool stuff. And this is a pair I got, and it's got all black Santas on it. It's kind of cool. Another t-shirt. Leggings. Ooh, love leggings. Not really. I'm not the biggest legging person. I like leggings for like working out and stuff, but I do like a pair of comfortable jeans for the most part. I'm a jean person. Jeans are like cool pants. I don't know what qualifies as a cool pant, but something that's cool in pant style, I guess. I don't know. Okay, finished sorting. So now we just have to fold everything. Again. Yay! Segment's so real. Sorry, I'm like dehydrated. I don't drink enough water. So if you ever feel like you're not drinking enough water, hydration in every nation, okay? Drink your water. It's important. And your brain uses, I think, like 90 or 75% of the water that you drink. So make sure you're drinking water. It's very important, y'all. Very important. There we go. Got my shorts. Bum, bum, bum. I gotta actually get out my summer clothes. I haven't. Higher studies. I had to be honest with you, I don't really enjoy the weather here, but people are nice, polite, good. Well, at least the people are good. Yeah, I feel like the weather is definitely. My dad is originally from England, and don't they only have like 56 days of like actual sun? But if the people's good, that's good. Because like I feel like it'd be worse if the people weren't great, and then if the weather wasn't good. It's like a double whammy. That ribbed top. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it is somewhere. I put it around here somewhere. It's a weird looking top, but it's kind of cool. It's also a turtleneck thing. It's more. It's yeah, it is. This like goes like here. That just made me look like I'm trying to kill myself. But you know what I'm saying. It's like a. Yeah. I used it. I wore it to go rock climbing. I was like needed to have some stress be relieved, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go rock climbing in this really cute top that's literally not meant for rock climbing at all. But we did it, and it relieved a lot of stress and negativity that I was holding in. I am folding this wrong. But yes, thank you. Leggings. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Actually folding things. Hoorah! Hoorah! It's going great. I am so tired. Oh my god. There we go. Don't start with me. Okay, that's in there. Now we're gonna fold our tops because you know. Shirts are important, I guess. Most of the shirts I wear, I work out in. Like I have a separate thing for my professional shirts, and then most of the shirts like I fold and put away. I will do something with them. So like I'll use them for outside work, or like this shirt has been abused. Like I wash this thing a lot. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a bunch of like dirt patches on here that just will not come off. Like they're just permanently on there because it's been used and abused a lot for like yard work, mowing, picking up trees and muddy sticks and that type of thing. And then I have another shirt in here somewhere. This is not it. This is I took martial arts when I was a kid, and this is from there. It's actually a tight fit, and it shows off my muscles, which is kind of nice, but it's also a tight fit, so it's hard to get on and off, but I don't want to get rid of it, because again, sentimental value, and it's actually a decent, like, work shirt for things, so we like it, and we keep it for those reasons. and then here's a brown one, because it's brown and it's a shirt, so therefore it gets classified as a brown shirt. I know, shocking, uber weird, but it's okay. I, I actually have a lot of gray shirts. I'm not sure why, I just do. This is from Missoula. Did anybody ever do like the whole? I don't know if anybody actually ever had this. So where I don't even know, but basically Missoula is like a program based out of Missoula, Montana, for like acting and specifically for you like younger people acting, and they brought that program to like my local theater a lot. I think they still might, and I participated in it for a couple years, and I finally had gotten like a maybe ish lead role, and that was super exciting. And then I kind of realized like it just wasn't my thing anymore, and so I never did it. But that shirt was a shirt that is no longer made, so, and I abused the heck out of it, so it probably will never look as good as it did when I bought it, because it is used for everything but just sitting around. Pretty much, I have pieces of clothing I don't wear, but I don't wear them because they either don't fit or I don't know where to wear them, and so I don't end up doing that. And then the school I graduated from last year sent me a bunch of their shirts, so I just have a bunch of random shirts that I didn't even ask for, but that are kind of nice, that I use and abuse very often. Got this tank top with spaghetti straps. I will say I do love getting my like tank tops and spaghetti straps from Walmart because they have a decent like color selection, and they aren't horrible for prices. So that's also nice. In general, I would rather thrift shop, but Walmart is actually closer to me than a thrift shop store, which is kind of sad. So there's that. Well, and I should say a thrift shop store that I actually like. And now we're just putting them away. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this goes there. This is going in here as well. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Alright, this goes there. This goes here. Yay, we got shirts away. It is exciting. Now we're gonna fold our PJs. Bum, bum. We got these fun colored things. These are actually super soft and very nice to wear in the winter. I'm not even gonna lie. And like the ones I have on, they're like plaid and blue. Also very soft and nice and warm to wear in the winter. And since my temperature can't decide whether it wants to be winter temperatures or not, we are like alternating between sleep shorts and my sleep PJ bottoms, because like what else is a girl to do when her temperature can't decide what temperature it actually wants to be, you know? And then boop. Do 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 do. Boom boom. These are kind of pajama-y. They're like little Santa leggings, and they're very nice and warm as well. I like wearing these. They're just kind of fun, very festive. I don't actually could see anything on there, but there's Santas and Christmas trees and snowmen. Oh my god, Frosty the Snowman like always freaked me out as a kid. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it was a good movie thing, but I would always be like, why did he just melt? Like, I know how the sun works, but my little kid brain is like, he's dead. That's so sad. And then he would like come back, and I'm like, it just freaked me out. And so anytime I like somewhat thought about building a snowman, I was like, no, because it's gonna die like Frosty does. And then what if it comes back randomly and just like knocks on my door? Yeah, we had quite an imagination when we were younger. I still have quite an imagination. But it's not pertained to snowmen. So that's kind of an advancement, I guess one could say. Was that evolution? A improvement? something like that. I don't even know, y'all. I'm just speaking words. I'm not sure I'm actually saying anything. I'm kind of just talking. Okay, and now we get to put our PJs away. Yay! And this goes here. This goes here. This is going back that way. Bum, bum, bum. This has a partner in crime. This is going somewhere. This is going somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. PJs away! The excitement is very real. Now I just gotta fold some of this, and then we gotta put some stuff in the closet, and then we're gonna be done because I can't do it anymore. I'm tired of folding my laundry. It's somehow exhausting. It doesn't make any sense. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. What now? Do any of you have a least favorite chore? Like something, it could be mowing the grass, although I don't know if any of you mow the grass. We don't really mow our grass. We don't have proper mowing equipment. We have a push mower, but with the amount of grass that we have, it's hard to keep up with. So, like, I mowed the grass today. My mom mowed the grass yesterday. And you probably can't really tell that we really mowed it. Like, there's just too much grass. And so, we do what we can. But, yeah. I actually kind of like mowing, though. It, lets me walk around. Gives me a peace of mind. It's kind of nice. Bum, bum, bum. I have a little thing on my finger and it keeps rubbing against stuff and I need it to stop. It hurts. It's like one of those, I want to say it's a hangnail, but it's not. It's like when your skin, it's like peeling off your fingers. That makes it sound a lot worse than it actually is. It's a thing. Yep. Super helpful, I know. Alright, that's in there. We just gotta fold some more socks. I feel like I'm missing socks, but it's fine. Y'all go in there. There we go. Just gotta fold a pair of socks, then put our stuff in the closet, and then we are gonna be done. And that's exciting for so many reasons. Yeah. This sock has bees on it, which is kind of cool. It's literally only because it was a mascot for my school. You are entertaining, whereas Girly feels like actually listening to a friend. Oh, yay, I'm glad. I'm never sure. Like, I yap a lot, mostly because, like, it's easy for me to kind of yap at the same time. I'm never sure if I'm yapping about, like, something that makes sense. So I appreciate your support entirely because it's just life. I don't even know. Oh my god, this is super random, but I have you can't see it. It's off to my right. I have a really pretty, like, dress I got for prom for my senior year, and I wore it to an event in my adulthood. I say that like I've been an adult forever. It's literally been a year. Anyway, I wore it to an event back in January, and I still haven't washed it. And I'm so sad because it's hanging out, but my brain is like, oh, that's gonna take an entire extra trip of whatever. And I'm like, we could just wash it. But every time I see it, I think about it, and I'm like, oh, but I could spend that time doing something else. I need to actually do it, though, because there's going to be some random event I get invited to where they're going to be like, hey, you should dress up nice. And be like, well, the dress I have that actually fits and looks good on me, I can't wear because it's dirty. So we do need to wash it, but we just haven't yet because laundry is not, like I said, laundry is not my thing, man. Alright, now we have some sweatshirts because I need to wash my sweatshirts because all of them were dirty. Literally, this one I wore, was dirty, but I was cold, so I put it on. I put it in the wash today, and I'm wearing it. But, like, all of my sweatshirts were in the wash. I apparently wore them all in, like, 1 week and just didn't wash them because that's how life rolls, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we got this Hollander one. Most of my Hollander anythings was actually a hand-me-down from my brother. So, there you go. This one's blue. Then I have a red one and a black one. The black one does not fit me super well, but it's still nice to have when I'm cold. The other ones fit me better, but that makes sense because my brother has a different height than I do, so they came from him. The black one, he actually got me for my size, but I've grown since then. I've gotten taller, I have more muscles, so it makes sense that it doesn't really fit, you know? Anyway, this one is red. If I can get my hanger on here, I'll show you. Alright, this one is red, and it's got this thing on the back. The problem with this thing, though, is, like, it sticks to stuff. And if I ever sweat in this sweatshirt, I can feel the back of this, like this, like, picture. It's weird. It's a little weird. I don't really like that part. That feature could have not been added, and that would have been okay. To be entirely honest. And then this is my favorite sweatshirt ever. Period. I love the style. I love how it feels. It's just very nice if I can figure out how to actually unfold it so I can put it on the hanger. Oh my god. Breath. There we go. The sleeves are like giving me trouble today. It's so weird. Okay, where's my trusty hanger? Shove that in there. Zip it up. Alright, how's it looking? Alright, I love this thing. I love the style. I love the zipper. This is where I graduated from. But anyway, I love it. This is like this is my favorite sweatshirt. It's very nice for like events where I'm supposed to look a little more dressed up, but like I'm cold. Perfect for them. Favorite place to wear it ever. Just love it. Ouch. Just love it. Just banged my nails on the back of my closet board. That was so much fun. I loved it. Oh, this is a good one. Because I think it has a phrase on here that we can all relate to, which I can figure out how to... It's been a day. Okay. Alright. Hanger goes inside. And then we figure out how to get the hanger and the clothes piece to work. Okay. This beautiful sweatshirt says normal people scare me. And I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but I feel like it's just very true. What is considered normal people scare me. Like, period. I just can't even. Also, speaking of normal people and having normal people experiences, how many of us, just like anytime we have to open a door into some public area or like have to go do something, and you walk through someplace and then everyone's minding their business, and then as soon as you walk through, it's like, who are you? Like, I feel like just like people got like binoculars on you, and you just have this awkward staring of like, I'm just gonna go this way, and then these people are just staring at you like, yeah. I had that happen a couple times. Over the weekend, I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I needed to buy a session to do the rock wall, and dude was like, yeah, you have to go to the front desk to get that, and I was like, oh, okay. So I go up there, and I kid you not, there was like 3 dudes at 3 separate registers, a coagulation of like 4 or 5 other employees, and then some people in the background, and nobody was checking out. So it was just me by myself walking up to this register place, with like 10 employees staring at me as I'm walking up, all like hoping that I'm gonna give them something to do. And so I just went to the middle guy who looked like he absolutely hated his job, and I'm just like, hey, this is what I need. And he's like, well, did you talk to the guy? And I'm like, yeah, the guy sent me over here. And it was such a fun social interaction. I was so glad when it was over, because while I'm an extrovert and I've gotten better about certain social interactions, I just am always like, the it's the staring that gets me when people are just like that just was always a little weird. But I do it now too at my job, so there's that. Then we have this one. It's pretty colorful and just weird. Sister and I used to steal, okay, not really, let's say we borrowed, Dad's oversized shirts and wear them as shirt dresses. Yes. Or like nightgowns. Yes. Yep. I can relate to you on the big shirts as nightgowns. I did that with like just I would purposely like ask for bigger shirts so that I could wear them kind of like that, and that if I grew older, I could also still wear them. So I can really, I love that though. Just like, choo. Pretty fun, man. Pretty fun. I love the borroweds too. Didn't steal, borrowed. Because, definitely gave them back, for sure. Where I am missing. Did I use all of these? That's gonna be disappointing. I need 4. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to break out. No way. Guys, I actually caught up on my laundry so much, I have to get more hangers. That's actually insane. Ouch. No, start with it. Okay, this is like gonna happen one time, and one time only that I ever have to break out new hangers. They're not even new. They're just, I have hangers that hang out under my bed in a bin that I just pull out, just whip them out. I do like kind of like baggy clothes. Like sometimes, like I have a couple outfits I love that are definitely like more baggy, and then I like my workout outfits to be tighter just because like I like looking at my muscles. I'm not gonna lie. Although I will say I'm not one of those people, specifically one of those dudes who is like every time they see a mirror has to go, like that's not my thing most of the time. But like when I am working out, I do like having stuff look a little tighter so that when I like, I don't know, it's just my thing. But baggy clothes are kind of cool, like style wise, pretty solid. You're going there. Alright, what's left? So many things are happening. Chum. Oops. Alright, and then I got this from a thrift store. It's an old Nike sweatshirt. So like there's Nike there, and then there's Nike on the back. And like letters. I don't know if you can see that. But this is one of my favorite sweatshirts. It's cropped. I got it at a thrift store, I think, for like $5. One of my most favorite purchases ever. Period. Point blank. No notes. Okay. Where does this go? This way. Yes. Everything has a place. Okay, and then I think this is the shirt that you said something about. Now I can actually show you full size once I get it to work with me, because all of my shirts don't want to work with me tonight. Okay, this is like what it looks like on a hanger. So like you got the turtleneck thing happening up there, ridge texture. It's longer on my body than it kind of looks like it goes down a ways. There's a black one of the exact same, and the black one looks pretty good. The blue one doesn't look bad on me, but it needs to be paired with like the right combination of things. Boom. It's the last piece of clothing, guys. It's the last one. It's the last one, and we are so thankful. So thankful, because this entire laundry took me an hour and 8 minutes. Because I'm slow and I don't like doing it. So, look at that. Last one. This is a cardigan situation, and it's the last one going in the closet. I appreciate all of you for helping me through this. Is that going there? Do you want that there? It's fine. I don't really care. Okay, and let me just balance it all out a little bit. Balance, totally. Boom. 1 and 2. Okay, so we did the laundry, and now I must go because I am tired And I don't have any more brain power to function at this point in time. And I think whatever brain cells I did have for the night, they have decided to pack up and go home. So I will also now be going. I am home. I'm just going to go to bed. But I love you all. Thank you all so much for joining me and keeping me entertained while I did my least favorite chore. So y'all are awesome. I'm going live again this Friday, I believe, at 5 a.m. So if you are looking for something to do at 5 a.m. EDT time because you're bored on a Friday morning, I will be going live. And that's all I have for you tonight. So thank you all for being here and participating and liking my stuff. And yeah, love you all. Goodbye.